Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet and welcome to another video here on our channel. My name's Chaz Draycott, lead video producer for GT Planet. You know that by now, and today, as ever, I'm taking on some daily races for you lot. Hope you enjoy watching these daily races videos. It's always a good part of my week, is getting it started with a daily race video. This one's admittedly a little bit later on today just because of some personal stuff this morning that meant I was away from my desk. These are the three races we've got. The specified Race A thing this week is a weird one. No chicane Monza with the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, the 3.8 litre. Weird little race this is. It's only a few laps, but it's just such a strange combo. I don't fancy touching that one. We'll come to that in a moment. Trial Mountain has the Group 3 cars on this week. It's a combination we see a hell of a lot. I'm not going to be going near that with the barge pole, unfortunately for you lot. This time round, I'm going to go back to Interlagos, where the Brazilian Grand Prix was just this weekend. It was a very good race as well, actually. I don't often watch the races live in F1 because I do consider it quite boring, but it was a really good race, I have to admit. Very interesting. Interlagos has the Group 4 cars, though. It's my favourite category of cars on Gran Turismo 7. And we've done this race before and been battered out of the way and had a bit of a rough time of it. I want to come back here and play with this. I think it's going to be a really good laugh. The entry period has just ended, though, which I'm really annoyed at myself about because I'm going to have to go and now wait until the next race. Mint. We are going to, however, select our car, and we're going to go in the Ferrari 458. My favourite Group 4 car in the game. We're going to change it over to racing mediums, so the grip is going to be pretty good during this race. I like that. And we're going to enter in a moment, but we're going to do some qualifying before that entry period, and then we'll jump over to the race. So we've got quite a long time to qualify, which is good. 13.5 minutes now. Just listen to this car. It's so good. I love a Ferrari 458. I don't know anybody that doesn't, to be honest. If you don't, let me know in the comments on why not. Up to 6th gear, we're going to brake at the 100 just to play it safe. Brakes are very good, but it's one of those corners that can easily catch you out here that, you know, it tightens halfway round. God, I sounded like a rally co-driver. 4 left tightens. Car feels good already. It's on mediums as well, which is very tasty in terms of grip. We're not quite going to need 6th gear there. Braking at the 100 again just to be sure. Nice smooth turning. Not too much curb there. Feels alright. It's just when you get up to 5th in these cars, they just... Ooh, they feel like they've got no guts. We're a little bit deep there. I didn't quite trail brake at the right point. Turned it a bit early there and had to sort of compensate. Ride the curb. Beautiful. Oh, let's not Bortoletto it. Well, then again, that's a massively unfair comment, Chaz. Bortoletto was on the outside. I don't know, I'm arguing with myself now. He was on the outside, but going into what was only ever going to be a closing gap, especially with Lance Stroll at the wheel. But Lance, in fairness to him, didn't really have any idea that Bortoletto was there. He was going to be looking down the inside for a dive than anything else. Let's not get too deep into that, shall we? It's just a big shame for Bortoletto that it was his home race, that he had a nightmare weekend with 2 accidents. Okay, across the line, 142.6 to begin. A bit later on the brakes this time. A bit later on turning as well. Should give us a bit more speed for the second part of the corner. Oh yeah, and a much better run. Little short shift up to 4th to hug the inside. Great, nearly half a second up by the time we get down the straight. Brake about 75 metres. Braking a bit harder. Yes. Good. 0.8 of a second up as we go up the hill. We should gain some time here because I need to brake a bit more in a straight line. Get it dropped. Big lift. Hang to the inside. On and off the throttle just to bring the nose round. Bit of a later turn in here. Get a bit more over to the right here. So then we can swoop round on the left, on and off the throttle there, just to again bring the nose in. Oh, that's late on the brakes, but you know what? It stops and it does it. That's a bit of a worse exit though, which which is understandable. I was a bit hesitant. Do we need second? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, feels like a much better lap. Felt quite optimised compared to my first one. The car feels great around this circuit, nice and stable. I'm going to carry on qualifying for a little bit, see what I can improve on, and we'll get over to the race. Okay, so we're 7th on the grid. I got a 140.7 in the end, which I was really happy about, but the car on top, the Dutch driver up there, is currently sitting with a very tasty 139.4. Seems like the Citroen... Is that the Citroen? Can't remember which. Oh, it literally says next to it, Chaz. Yeah, the Citroen GT car is clearly the one to be in. The TT is... No, not too favourable, actually. There's only one in there, isn't there? And then, of course, the Genesis G70, which is usually in the mix in any Group 3 or Group 4 race. You can see a few RCZs and a few TTs as well, so... I'm interested in this. I think we're the only Ferrari in the field again, which we usually are. So we'll see what we can do with it. Hi everybody, post-edit Chaz here. Unfortunately, it was my internet that went down just after the race, and as a result, unfortunately, I'm not able to use the external shots of that race. It didn't give me a chance to save it, basically. As soon as I pressed X on, the end screen of the race, it just said there was an error and it kicked me out straight away. So unfortunately, I don't have the replay file for the race from the external, so all of the race will be shown from on board. I still hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, enjoy the race. It was a crazy one. You can hear the Ferrari in the background. Such a good sounding car. Good looking car as well, of course, on those gold wheels. Let's do this, shall we? Straight up the gears, nice quick and short shift from first to second. And into the slipstream we go. Please no send into turn 1 for the first time. Trying to go as late on the brakes as I dare. There's a car off, which I believe was the pole sitter, with an absolutely abysmal rejoin. And I think it's really unfair that Spidey Heidi got 4 seconds for that. Look at the big Duracell car. Well, we're down to 11th. We've got front end damage as well, which is a huge shame to begin the race. Oh, okay. Okay. Was that on me? I didn't even... Come on. Didn't even know they were there. Well, that was, again, the guy that was originally on pole, just bullying his way through. Just try and get our nose down the inside there. Clear bit of retaliation going on behind. God, the bullying technique is really annoyingly efficient of the guy that was originally on pole. Car right. Oh, it's shaky stuff. Where's you want me to go? It's a bit of a frustrating race this so far, I must admit. Whoa, that's silly contact as well. This is all getting a bit daft. Okay, taxi's going to move out of the way. Thank you. Don't unghost there. That scared me. Okay. We're back up to 9th. Let's see if we can try and salvage something from this, shall we? Because that was an utterly nonsense first lap. Oh, we've gone deep into the first corner. There's more smoke and stuff because of contact ahead. It is the original pole sitter once again causing havoc. Just shows you, just because you're the fastest doesn't mean you're the cleanest. I don't know if he got hit off at the first corner, I must add that into the mix here, but there's completely shameless dive bombs and sends going on, which it's just not racing. Let's settle for a second. Funnily enough, it was this Paramount driver that was in the chat before the race saying I'd rather have a fair race than a win, and he's just hit the other car out of the way twice. It's usually like on iRacing as well. It's the people that say, "Oh, everyone take it easy on lap 1." You know, it's gonna be that driver sending it into the first corner. On the throttle nice and early there to get into the slipstream. Sorry, I know I do a lot of complaining in these races, but it is just a massive shame to see what could be a fantastic combination wasted by drivers that have just no remorse, you know? We all want a clean race, we all want a fun race, but sometimes you have to think about what other people are going to be doing and be as clean and as fair as you can. Oh, he's really tried to squeeze me to the inside there. Got a mega exit, but I'd be surprised if he doesn't get a penalty for how much he was off the track there. Wow, seems not. Have I just had a connection issue? Yes, I have. Whoa, I was going to say, because Paramount... What was that noise? Paramount went off the circuit and sort of stayed off it, and then the car that was originally the pole sitter was sort of just cruising along on the grass. Just had a big connection issue there. Hopefully that doesn't continue. It's happened again. Oh dear. No, this is not good. Yeah, look, all the cars are like sitting against the wall. Oh, this is not good. Wonder if it's server side. Just checking my phone. Yeah, I've still got Wi-Fi on my phone. That's a shame that that's going to affect the race. Gone nice and tidy. Oh, I was well too early on the turn in there. We're into 6th place though. Somehow higher than where we started. Under pressure now. Struggled to get it stopped there. Okay, there's one more lap in the books. Hopefully we can stay ahead of Paramount. And I just wish that we could get amongst it with the leaders. Although that's not the lead battle up there actually. That's the battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. He's gone for it. Got it done nicely to be fair, but come on sir, if you want a fair race you've got to give me the room. Maybe on me because I was driving into a closing gap. Let's go around the outside, shall we? Oh no. Do my best to, I was going to say do my best to keep it to the inside, but okay. actually had a much quicker middle sector here. Ferrari feels so good around here. We are going to lose this position though as a result of the penalty, unfortunately, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh, has he got one as well? Oh, Paramount got a penalty too. I shouldn't celebrate another person's penalty, but you know what, I'll take that. I will take that. 6th place after starting 7th and being that far down. God, that was messy, that was. And I hate to sound horrible, but I'm kind of glad that the guy that eventually finished 2nd didn't win that, because that rejoin at the beginning was atrocious. And then the sort of bullying tactics to go through were not friendly. Leaves a bit of a bitter taste in my mouth, that one, unfortunately. I'd like to do that again. I don't think I have time today though, because gotten home at about 1 o'clock, sort of 1:15, and it's now 2 o'clock. And I have to be out of the door by 3, and I've got to get ready and everything yet. So unfortunately, I cannot do that again, but give this a try yourselves, because this has such potential to be a really good race this week. I love this combination. We've done it a few times before, and I will always do this one when it comes up, I'm pretty sure. Still, we finished 1 position higher than where we started. I'm happy with that, considering what went on. But fingers crossed I can do better next time I take this race on. That's it for now, though. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Really hope you're appreciating these videos. Don't forget you can head to GT Planet and discuss the daily races and everything with like-minded members as well. And there's a wonderful community behind it. Go and join them, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon in the next video. Have a great day.